Fire Alex Eala's epic 2025 Asia Tour, unveiling her play schedule and secrets to success. Tennis racket and ball glowing star. At just 20 years old, Alex Eala has stepped into 2025 not as a hopeful junior, but as a force. The kind of athlete who carries not just her own dreams, but the hopes of a nation, the Philippines, and much of Southeast Asia. With each swing, each return, she's cracking ceilings. Fans are no longer wondering if, but when she will become a regular among the elite. This year has brought major milestones, breaking into the WTA Top 100, giant-killing wins over top players, a run to her first WTA final, and making history at Grand Slams. But her eyes are on more than the podium she's already touched. They are fixed on what's next in the Asia swing, the final stretch of the season, and where her success secrets emerge. Calendar Asia Swing 2025, the play schedule. As the summer heat cools, the tennis calendar shifts eastward. Alex's path through Asia in the closing months of 2025 is becoming clearer. Some events are confirmed, others speculative, but all laden with opportunity. Here are the tournaments she is expected to play, or has already committed to. Tournament. Date. Location and notes. Jingshan Tennis Open. September 22nd to 28th, 2025. China. A WTA 125 event, Hubei Province, that Eala is expected to use as a return from a rest period. She'll likely be among the top seeds. Suzhou Ladies Open. Starting September 29th, 2025. Also in China. Another WTA 125 option that might fit into her schedule. Jinan Open, WTA 125. Beginning October 13th, 2025. China. Should be another opportunity to gain ranking points and build momentum. China Open, WTA 1000. Prudential Hong Kong Open. October 27th to November 2nd, 2025. Hong Kong. Another opportunity to shine on hard courts in front of more regional fans. Southeast Asian Games. December 2025. Bangkok, most likely. Representing the Philippines in a multisport event she's competed in before. She has spoken of going for gold this time. Some of these are certain, others are very possible if circumstances, fitness, ranking, draw, travel align. What is certain? Her strategy is to mix high-exposure tournaments, WTA 1000, big draws, with WTA 125s to cement ranking, gain confidence, and grab momentum. Trophy Major 2025 highlights, lead-ins to Asia. To understand how Alex enters the Asia swing, here are some of the big moments that have shaped and charged her confidence. Guadalajara 125. She claimed the singles title there. Her first WTA 125 crown. Eastbourne Final. Her first WTA Tour final. She lost in a tight match, but made history. First Filipino to reach a WTA final. US Open main draw victory. She became the first Filipino in the professional era to win a main draw match at a Grand Slam, defeating 14th seed Clara Tauson in a dramatic match. These wins are not just lines on her record, they are proof that she can shake off pressure, night matches, big crowds, expectations, execute under tight conditions, comebacks, tiebreaks, compete and frequently win against higher-ranked foes. Key secrets to her success. What is it that differentiates Alex Eala from many peers? What are the threads weaving through her performances, mindset, and growth? Based on interviews, observations, and what she has herself shared, here are some key ingredients. Humility and perspective. Eala often mentions that her coach has given her a grounding philosophy. When you're doing bad, it's not as bad as you think. And when you're doing good, it's also not as good as you think. That kind of leveled mindset helps us stay close to the process, not get blown away by victories or eaten by losses. Support from community and heroes. She draws strength from larger movements in Filipino women's sport, from Hidalyn Diaz, national football, volleyball, etc. She says seeing other athletes succeed lifts up everyone. Family, culture, and representing her country clearly matter. The emotional fuel from fans back home and across Southeast Asia shows in her play. Technical or physical growth. Eala is noticeably more polished in her movement, more confident in shot selection, stronger physically than in previous years. She's credited her training at spots like Rafa Nadal Academy and more international matches to sharpen her tactical sense, handling big moments. From Miami, defeating top players, to her Grand Slam breakthrough, she has shown resilience under stress, coming back from deficits, embracing tight spots. Nervous energy becomes fuel, not poison. Ambition with realism. She dreams big, Grand Slams, being world #1, but is also very aware of the grind. She's spoken about how difficult the journey is, how many matches, losses, ups and downs are ahead. She seems to embrace the process, not just the goals. Bullseye what to watch in the Asia Tour. Key matches and potential challenges. As Alex enters the Asia swing, the stakes are high, not just for ranking points, but for momentum, confidence, and legacy. Here are some must-watch flashpoints. China Open, WTA 1000. If she gets in, she may face very stiff competition. Big matches here can propel her ranking quickly. Losses are expected, but learning matters more. WTA 125s like Jinan and Suzhou. Chances to run deep, win titles, avoid heavy early draws. These events are crucial for maintaining ranking, getting match fit, especially on hard courts. Hong Kong Open, being in a more international environment but geographically, relatively, closer to home, psychological boost, crowd support. SEA Games, national pride, emotional weight. Winning gold would be historic. Handling pressure will be key. Challenges she may face. Travel fatigue and adjusting to different courts, altitude, hard courts, maybe some slower or warmer humid venues. Maintaining form. After big highs, some letdowns are natural. Keeping consistency will test her mental and physical endurance. Opponents who've studied her game. As she climbs rankings, opponents will prepare more specifically. She must keep evolving tactically to stay unpredictable. Shooting star imagining the narrative, unveiling the secrets. Let's imagine this, a feature in which Eala returns to the Philippines for a brief break in mid-October. She walks through her beloved barrio, sees children playing tennis with makeshift rackets. She remembers her own beginnings. It's here she reaffirms her purpose, not just to rack up titles, but to inspire, to show that the dream is possible. Her coach reminds her again, victory isn't a destination, it's a moment. Loss isn't forever, it's feedback. She carries these mantras into each match. Serve well, play smart, stay calm. This journey isn't just about being the first Filipino to do X or Y. It's about building a legacy of perseverance, of community, of lifting others even as she climbs. White heavy checkmark what 2025 could mean for her and for Philippine tennis in Asia. She may finish the season having solidified her place firmly in the top 50. If results go well in Asia's big tour stops, she could win more WTA 125 titles, maybe go deep in WTA 250 or WTA 1000 rounds, build seeding protection. Her Grand Slam experiences, winning main draw matches, will be more frequent. She may avoid some early matchups against top-seeded players. Off-court, greater ambassadorship, more visibility, more role models inspired. Infrastructure and interest back home likely get a further boost. Writing hand final thoughts, flames that could ignite. Eala is carrying something much more radiant than a tennis racket. She carries belief. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.